Hey guys, gonna try a new video format today. So essentially this is a workbench update. Just kind of wanted to go over some things and some exciting news, I hope at least. So right now you're actually looking at my workbench, at least the organized part of it, which is some of my RCS stuff mounted to the wall and various other hobbies. But this is where I normally do all my building, is in this room. So anyways, what I wanted to go over is basically I've decided to take a step in making it easier to get my frames. So as you know, I've been using Armatan Productions and it's great service. You know, the quality's good, the way they cut the carbon, it comes out really clean. It's just really nice parts. And I'm still going to continue to use Armatan, but as you guys know, it's a cut to order service, which means when you order, it takes a little bit of time before it ships, because they literally go take my design, which I've uploaded, and they put some carbon on the machine and cut the plates out for you. So there's a little bit of a delay there, and it just can't be helped. But it's allowed me to do this and share my designs with everyone else, because to be honest, you know, I don't know how popular something's going to be, so I can't invest thousands of dollars buying a bunch of frames just to sit on them. So the model using Armatan Productions has been very beneficial, because it allows me to upload things and get them reasonably priced and then offer them to other people, which I wouldn't be able to do, because a lot of times people don't realize I'm not really a company, I'm not really a big company, I'm just a person who's a hobbyist like most of you guys, and I just want to share my designs and my work. So a lot of the time I spend building, designing, answering questions on Facebook or the forums. This is all kind of a side project for me, so it doesn't pay my bills, doesn't pay for my house or my car or anything like that. It's really just me sharing what I enjoy, and then the little bit I do get from it, I put back into trying out new things and coming up with new designs and just enjoying the hobby. So like I said, it was kind of something I did on the side. I didn't really intend it to be like a business or a job, just something for fun to share with everyone. But I think things have gone pretty well so far, and I didn't expect to have as much exposure as I've had, and that's thanks a lot to Chris at Armatan helping me kind of get where I am, because when he adopted SCX200 into his product line as something they kept in stock, that's when things kind of really flourished. I mean, there were people that had seen my work just somehow on the internet and were interested, but when it went to Armatan, you know, he has a much bigger audience, so it gave me a lot more exposure. So I'm very grateful for that. But like I said, the Armatan Production service is a cut to order service, and it makes it a little bit hard to get some of my frame designs. Now, not everything I have is carried by Armatan as a stock frame like SCX Armatan Light SCX200 is. So what I wanted to do is find a way to offer some of my other frame designs, which I feel are pretty popular, easier. So I'm going to try doing my own store. And I've set up an e-store or e-commerce store online, where I'm going to go ahead and put some of my money into buying batches of frames, and I'm going to sell them. So for the first part of this, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm only going to offer this to the US guys, just because of shipping. It makes it easier for me, you know, because going to the post office is a time drain. So what I've done is I've set myself up now where I can do postage at home, and I can ship things out from my house pretty easily, and that's going to make it easier. So the goal here is to offer a couple frame designs that I think you guys might like. In fact, I know some of them are already kind of popular, so let me just show you what I've got in store, starting with SCX 140. So SCX 140, it's been out for a while now, probably since June, and I made some minor revisions here and there. It's a small 3-inch quad, but it uses all full-size electronics. So you got the same camera you use in the SCX200, same video transmitter. It's got the same mounting style for the video transmitter, and you also use standard flight control boards, PDBs, yada yada yada. And it's been on there since June. It's a pretty robust design. It uses a 3mm bottom plate. It's a single unibody plate, unlike the bigger SCX models, but it's pretty durable. So I think right now this is listed as Armatan Productions' #1 kit seller, and it's probably just because it's been on there for such a long time, and because it does come from the SCX line that it's got that familiarity. So anyways, that's one design I've invested some money into getting a bunch of kits for, so I'll have those posted on the store. And then the next one, XLR3. So the other 3-inch design I have. So I felt like these two guys were pretty popular, especially with all the 3-inch stuff coming out now. There's a lot of motors, a lot of props, a lot of batteries that work well, and they're pretty powerful now. They didn't always used to be. So I invested in those two designs. I bought a batch of each, and we'll see how they sell. And this is pretty much, like I said, for US only customers at the moment. If you're international, you'll still have to go ahead and use the Armatan Productions site. You know, once I get things going, if I figure out a way to do international shipping easy, then I'll think about opening up the store to everyone. But for now, it's really tedious, at least as far as I know, to ship internationally just because of all the customs forms and all the work that goes into just getting it out of the United States. So for now, it's just going to be for US customers. But the other thing that I have on the site, lastly, I guess you could say, SCX HD. Now, these are actually going to be going into limited production with Armatan anyways. So you can buy these from me, or you can buy them from Chris at armatanquads.com. The big difference is that mine includes the TPU printed mounts, which I printed out myself. I only have a few of these left, to be honest. I basically invested in an initial limited edition batch, which I wanted to do kind of for the guys that wanted to get their hands on them sooner. So this is the same frame that's sold on Armatan Quads, but you get the TPU antenna mounts, and you also get these polished aluminum standoffs. And I've included some upgraded hardware, which the Armatan kit, I'm not sure if it will come with that. But anyways, that's what I'm going to have on the store. I wanted to tell you guys about it. And I'm going to post a link below in the description. So if you check that out, you can see what I've got listed there. And I'm looking forward to hearing some feedback. I'd really like to hear what kind of kits you guys are interested in from my line. Mainly because I'm not sure which ones I'm going to buy next or which ones I'm going to stock. So if I get a rough idea of what's going to be popular, that's what I'm going to go invest my money into. That way I don't end up with a bunch of extra kits I don't need. So let me know what you think. Check it out, and I hope you guys like it. I hope it makes a little bit easier for some of you guys to get your hands on my designs. And look forward to more updates, because the 3-inch quads, I'm constantly flying them. They're my favorite, and I've got a couple things in store. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, that's the best way to see what I'm doing. But if you've been watching Instagram lately, you'll notice I've been posting little teasers of things that I'm working on. I'm liking Instagram more and more as I use it, because it's a quick way for me to just share a picture of what I'm doing. So you'll probably see a lot of traffic there. But anyways, keep on the lookout. There's more 3-inch stuff coming specifically for SCX 140 and XLR3. And I'll just tell you right now, it's not going to change the design of it too much. If you have an XLR3, or you're buying an XLR3, or you're buying an SCX 140, these are going to be add-on things that go with it that you can get to make it a much nicer kit. So you can kind of guess what that would be. And if you go on my Instagram, you'll probably even have a better clue of what I'm talking about. But stay tuned for that, and thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, or you like any of my videos, just go ahead and subscribe. That's the best way to keep up to date. Follow me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram. All those links will be posted below in the description. Thanks. Bye.